We're gonna play a few different things today, but I'm gonna start with this high evolutionary deck from yesterday and see how it goes. Optimus Prime, thank you for the 11 months. Welcome back. Barely Gil, thanks for sticking around. Can I say the random crappy music other streamers have on, making a breath of fresh air to just have this be a game music stream? Yeah. Yeah, not only does playing other music randomly force your musical taste on your audience, but it's actually breaking the Twitch terms of service. So there's a few different reasons I'm not putting music on my channel. Magic Hulk Zola. That sounds cute. I love Sunspot in the Misty Night chat. He's my favorite one too in the game right now. Yeah, set music's solid. Also, like, whoo, dodge that bullet. Also, it's like if your audience wants to listen to music, they can play their own music at their own time, right? This start is excellent. Shocker, making Hulk cheaper means that if we pass on 5, we could go Hulk She-Hulk on 6. You hear so many other streamers with music. Yup. Yup. Which Twitch doesn't enforce the part of their terms of service that has to do with music and streaming. And we haven't hit a point yet where DMCA does live takedowns yet. Well, we'll get to that point, I would wager. I don't know if my body is ready for the Killmonger that's coming for us this game. I guess there's a question of... Oh, okay, apparently there's no Killmonger. There could have been a merit to, like, playing Hulk and then playing Doctor Doom there. What was it? There's a... Twitch sends out surveys to streamers periodically, and there's always a question on the survey from... Do you think Twitch enforces their guidelines fairly and evenly? And I always put just like, there's like strongly agree, strongly disagree, and I'm always just like, big, strong disagree. And Dizzle, thank you for the 3rd of a year, welcome back. And old lady Agatha complete today, God bless. Yes, you could technically play, you could play any content on your stream that you have the rights to stream. Which means when you hear people playing random top 40 music, those people are breaking their Twitch terms of service. Their partner agreement. Triproptic, thanks for the 7 months. But there's a good selection of like royalty-free music and stuff that you can use. It's just like not the stuff that most people stream. And if anytime you tune in and hear like top 40 or big name artists, they're basically... almost a guarantee that that person is breaking the old rules. So, part of people asking, is high evolutionary strong? A big part of the problem with being able to answer the question, is high evolutionary strong, is that a symptom of everyone buying high evolutionary is the fact that a symptom of everybody buying high evolutionary is that most of the games I've played so far have been high evolutionary mirror matches, which means that I don't really have a beat on if the card is good, because we're just playing against other people also playing the same thing. There is an OTA update coming today. Know that for a fact. My little birds told me to expect an OTA update. Bop, dippy dop, my doom bots really love some doom bots whipping up this doom. Yeah, yeah. Gosh, we are so good at having our 1-2 chat. So good that we had it before Hell's Kitchen triggered. Rip. So good, in fact. I think the Magical Hulk deck from your highlight last night would be better or worse with Abomination in place of Iceman to add another card to reduce costs. I don't know. I'm gonna see. We haven't hit a Luke Cage yet today, but there's been so many Luke Cage decks that, like, yeah. All right. Without armor in my deck, I assume we're basically an auto loss into what we're about to experience, unless they manage to not draw Killmonger, but expecting to get Killmongered here. Yes, most high evolutionary decks so far have been built in a way that makes them not great into stature. Or stature, into what's it called? Into Galactus. It's definitely been my experience as well. Need a better UI to show numbers going up or down. What do you mean by that? How does High Evolutionary work? High Evolutionary takes all these cards that originally had no abilities and gives them abilities. And if you want to see all 7 of those abilities, you can find them at this link here. Ooh, good. The bot is like, is the bot dead? No, the bot's alive. I think I'm vibing on the Shocker. We're going to go like Lockjaw into Wasp next turn, and then we'll go Shocker into the Lockjaw in 4, make Doom cheaper for 5. Really solid start here for us. Misty only gives other cards plus power here. That's fine. Got a bunch of good hits in our deck here. Like that one, chat. That one's a good hit. Sunspot's a great pull too, honestly. Gives a little bit extra stats to kill. Could just play another big thing here and get us. Yeah, GG. I just punted our lockjaw path, which makes sense. There's a world where I could have soaked on Sunspot up to 16 and then hope that Misty went center, but that's pretty unlikely. She gives a random thing a bonus at the end, so. Joke. I'm gonna put Misty in the middle, actually, so that way we can. Oh, you know what? Maybe with Psylocke here, I'm actually supposed to hold Misty. Can see that being the case. Like, go Psylocke on 2 into Lockjaw Misty on 3. Dear Los Diablos. All I want for Christmas is for you to ruin this thing. We tried high Evo bounce it. We've not. That's on my to-do list for today for sure. Nice. Yeah. And then we have only play Wasp on 6, or on 5 into She-Hulk Doctor Doom on 6. Well, do I want to play Wasp into the middle, or do I want the ability to like Doctor Doom plus She-Hulk here? I just play for left and right, I suppose. They have double Sunspot here, so it's probably hard to win that center location for us. Well, we're really good at hitting input on so far today. That extra energy from Psylocke means if I full pass this turn, we get to go ahead and She-Hulk plus Doom. You know what? Honestly, I bet they're gonna punt the left. I need to stop hyper-focusing. I'm playing things into Lockjaw has been our problem this morning. I should just sit on this Wasp and then on turn 6, go Doom She-Hulk Wasp over here on the right. I think is probably the line. Well, in a good news, bad news type situation, the Wasp didn't really matter. I think if you want to metagame the other high evolutionary decks and play a bunch of Luke Cage, that's fine. However, I'm not really interested in making changes to my deck that'll be irrelevant in a week, so. Like, right now, there's a high density of other high evolutionary decks in the game. So if you want to, like, metagame for that, my interest in playing games here on the stream is not to rank up. It's to test decks and get a feel for things in the long term. And my estimation is that in the long term, we're not going to be playing constant high evolutionary mirror matches. So I want to get a feel for how my deck's going to function during a normal format, not a super inbred, everybody wants to play high evolutionary to start format. If your goal is to rank up right now, you should probably put Luke Cage in everything. Yeah, I bet bounce is pretty solid into high Evo decks. You just like put a bunch of big numbers into play. I think High Evolutionary is one of the 2 best cards you could spend your tokens on in Marvel Snap right now. I think Thanos and High Evo are number 1 and number 2 for the best things you could put your tokens into. They are both perpetually Series 5 cards, and they both offer a unique gameplay experience. All perpetually Series 5 cards are automatically worth 6k tokens. They will never be cheaper, and your odds of opening them organically in a box are basically 0. Joe the Physicist, thank you for the over a year. Welcome back. It doesn't matter that Kang and Galactus are garbage and have garbage play patterns. Just by very virtue of the system designed, they are automatically worth the resources. Please up the timeout counter. We got you, Joe. We had to please. Twitch canceled all my resubs except you last night, and I had to reset them up this morning. Well, at least Twitch knew who was important. What if I do this? Hey, so Chris, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Okay, so my Hulk is plus 12 here at Onslaught Citadel. So this would be 24, which would take me to... 38. Their hand can theoretically get 1 bigger, so they go up to 36. Give it a go. Because they have to think about playing around Doctor Doom. So I think while they're thinking about our copy of Doctor Doom, this copy of Hulk here will get them. Read them like a book. Victory. Zaf! Thank you for the 3rd of a year. Welcome back. Is it worth it to buy a 2,000 gold offer in the shop? Whenever you have a question about bundles in your shop, you can come in my Twitch chat and type !bundles, and you'll get a link to the latest bundle review, which covers the current bundles. The answer to is X bundle worth it is deeply subjective, depending on what you are spending and what you find worthwhile. And my bundle videos always break down those details. You catch up with Matt from the old days. You mean Bamante? Yeah, we chat periodically. He's a workaholic, so I don't see him in person too often, but we chat on Discord. He drops by chat on occasion. He was here yesterday because we were talking about old timers, and he piped up in chat. So I bet he lurks occasionally. Your Series 3 complete. Should you prioritize collector's tokens or bundles or credits? What sparks joy from you? Do you want access to new cards faster? Or do you want to upgrade your existing cards and make them shinier faster? Again, what is worthwhile is deeply subjective. You're just paying for pixels either way. I'm allergic to Monster Island. I think they should make ranks past infinite. Well, I mean, we technically have ranks past infinite. I think what you mean is, should we have prizes for getting higher than infinite? To which the answer is, I don't know. It's a good question. I had passed on various Cyclops and Shocker variants in my shop once upon a time because they weren't really in any playable decks. So now that High Evolutionary exists, I will keep an eye out for them, but they're not like the Angela variant that I've literally just been waiting years to see and haven't seen. Okay. Solid one to grab on the right. So the average hit in my deck is worse than 5 power. So we'll Dr. Doom here to put a 5 power thing into Baxter Building.
Victory.
Hey, good to see you around again, Kevin. Hope life's treating you well. Yeah, New Hulk being like a real Marvel Snap card just kind of feels like home. I think this is my favorite one. We're gonna spread out and try some other stuff here, but yeah, this has definitely been the one that's amused me the most so far.
Wind, aid my hand.
Lockjaw, please. Just do this. Wasp here means that Dr. Doom can win the right here, theoretically. Is it better than the magic? I mean, I'm very hesitant to tell you something is better or worse early in the format. But I will say this is the one I've had the most fun with. I've enjoyed my game. Yes, they're Surfer. Storm Jug is typically Surfer. A lot of the other Storm decks typically don't play Jug as a follow-up. Got him. GG, Kraken. I don't know. Someone else posted this in my Discord server, and I don't know that I buy Cyclops' good in Surfer with High Evolutionary. Because, like, you, like, have an unspent energy on turn 4, sure. But you're not typically going to have an unspent energy on turn 5 or 6 in most games, right? And I guess the way to think about it is, if you only trigger it once, this is still a 3/6, right? But I don't know if getting a 3/6 is worth putting a 4/4 in your deck. It's certainly worth testing. I'm skeptical that that's one that I'd be interested in doing. How's it been for you, Kraken? Has it felt okay? Link for my Discord. My Discord is available for people who are subscribed on Twitch or a paid member on YouTube. And if you support neither of those ways, the details for getting to the Discord server can be found here. That's a nice one for this. Oh, people are fucking weird, chat. Someone just commented on my video from yesterday, my stream archive, saying if you can stream for over 7 hours, you can add deck codes to this videos like this one. And I just want to be like, well, actually, if I'm spending a fuck ton of time streaming, doesn't that actually mean I have less time to spoon feed you fucking deck codes? Would that be the opposite? Hey, you spend a bunch of time doing this other thing? People's ability to do logic is real scuffed. Moss Master, thanks for the quarter of a year. I mean, deck codes are convenient, but like, the 7-hour stream's a perfect example, right? Like, that 7-hour stream probably has, what, a dozen deck codes I have to track down and figure out over the course of it? Like, there's deck codes on my highlights channel, where there's one deck per video. Just Sassy Pants, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. And the Drunk Owl, thank you for the 43. Yeah, not to mention manually entering decks is easier in this game than others, for sure. Thanks for the over 3.5 years, Drunk Owl. And Gopher, thanks for the 7 months. Happy Thursday to you, too. Just rewatch your 7-hour stream to find all the decks and make deck codes and put them in the description. Yeah, exactly. Sam Red Panda, thanks for the 4 months. Ooh, that's true. Look at maybe my complaining got us something useful. Maybe I should put my untapped profile link just perpetually in the video description, because I can do that by default because that link doesn't change. That I could make happen. There will be an OTA update today, yeah. that's actually really good for us. Have a big old cup of Hulk smash, bud. Do I play for mid or do I jam right? They already played their Abomination and their thing. They could have a Hulk, I suppose. Am I coin flipping a Hulk? I think we're coin flipping a Hulk. They're leaving, no Hulk. OTAs usually up in mid-morning Pacific, right? Early, yeah, I guess late morning Pacific. Usually they're like 1:30 to 2 p.m. Central. Like very, very end of the morning. The Hulk's extra energy bonus can double by Shuri's Lab. It does not. Shuri's Lab does not double ongoing abilities. This takes maybe a little bit hotter than I typically want it to be, so forgive me perhaps, but I would not be surprised if, Evolved Hulk had different text a month from now. We'll see. We'll see. Could go either way on that one, but that's my top of the morning take. How many hours shows that? Like 3 hours. I think Papa Hulk is probably still good at +1. Because like he's been averaging like 18 to 20 for me in a lot of these games, which would means he'd be 15 to 16. I think 15 to 16 is probably still good, reasonable. And actually, talking about Papa Hulk not getting an extra energy on the last turn of the game is actually confirmed to be a bug. So, especially once that gets fixed. The fact that he doesn't get 2 more if you have unused energy on turn 6 is a bug. What if I play high Evo into here, and then we soak on 5, and then we shield Gimpin on the last turn? I think I'm into it. Girl is fucking terrifying. Yeah, I think you could also argue that Hulk having the potential to be the biggest stat stick in the game is a feature, not a bug. I don't know. It's probably fine. I don't know. A 6 energy card that just makes a big number, I think it's too hard. It's kind of hard for it to be unfair. And again, it's hard to have a truly good beat on what's good or bad truly in a world where I'm playing mostly mirror matches so far. Maybe I want to get like double Spider-Man. Okay, so they're snapping because they're getting into the center. Got it. But I guess 6 cards in it, which means Darkhawk beats us left. That's right. The Danger Room's gonna win us the right, so we'll stay. Oh, they had second Doom. They had second Doom from the thing. I forgot. Oh, Infinite would have been bigger too. What if I would have Infinited? We were just talking about the Hulk being the biggest. Yeah, we'd have won if I would have Infinited, right? So we'd have been plus 13 to plus 10. Because of the embassy, we would have won. The Lockjaw deck we just got playing has been my favorite high Evo deck to play so far. It'll actually be this morning's highlight here in a little bit on the YouTube side. We played it a bunch last night. Probably a monkey deck. A high Evo control is on my list of things to get to. I think I want to bounce stuff though to start. I probably need Angela in here with Kitty, huh? Is Shocker Wasp misty enough? I definitely don't have enough Afflict for Abomination. Bishop could be okay. Mysterio could be okay. What's his name could be okay. Cyclops could be okay. I also wouldn't hate another card to trigger... I wouldn't hate another card to trigger, what's his name? Have a good, another thing that's good with Beast. Thanos Evo is crazy. Is there a Thanos Evo list you found that's interesting? There's the Thanos Evolutionary list I saw going around on Twitter was someone just like literally cut a card from Thanos' death and was just like, yes, we play Hulk now at high Evolutionary. Just like, all right, sure. Yeah, Shocker making stuff free feels like it's big potential here. Agree. Let's start here. Yeah, it could be a collector deck. I want to start with Mysterio. Hey, Dante's Pizza, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that. The High Evo Lockjaw is going to do a great break. God, I'm glad you're having fun with it. Ooh. Wait, actually, is it this actually? I think it's this actually, right? There could also potentially be an argument that this isn't a She-Hulk deck. She-Hulk plus Kitty has been awkward for me in the past. But, a little bit of an expansion diff. What if I do this? Bast could be good here. Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. We could cut She-Hulk for Bast. Wasp is a 3/5, sounds nasty. We do this? Well, this first game looks kind of great. And picking up what we're putting down here. Yeah, collector over shield could be fine too. Look at the Misties powering each other up. High fiving. Okay, we're punting the right. We do this. This fills every location. We have room for wasp, that said. This is 10. Oh, we're one short over here, aren't we? Damn. Oh, I forgot about the real Mysterio. Sick. JK, LOL. Why no Wasp? Oh, I guess Wasp is technically better than the fake Mysterio in the middle. Yeah, I'm used to bastard Mysterios. I'm used to bastard Mysterios. Oh yeah, we need some more. We need a couple more bass boosters to get this to gold on gold. Forgot about that. Playing Star-Lord anytime soon. I promise we'll finish that quest before the season ends. Okay. This is great. Let's just pump up Angela and then bail out of the compound. Hit monkey! Never lucky rubber ducky. $14 in the middle, going to infant on the right. This is what? 6, 16, 17? Yeah, let's split this evenly. Ah, big Hulk. Would I have won if I would have put the Real Mysterio over here? I would have, right? Would have tied him. Wasn't thinking about Big Hulk. Rip. I guess we would have been flipping a coin against it either way. Maybe I'm supposed to play for the left tier. Actually, thinking about it, if I'm playing around Big Hulk, I'm supposed to play for all three, right? Yes. Yes, that's my take. If Big Hulk is on my radar, and it should be, I should play for all three. Because playing for here or here at the Real Mysterio is flipping a coin against this, but playing for all three means we win the game. Against Hulk every time. For people that are new to the stream, Gladys is a serial Galactus player. We don't play against Gladys. We retreat and we go to our next match. There is an OTA update today, yes. Shocker, getting to make Hitmonkey one cheaper sounds great. Someone said my Mysterio clones are -1. But are they? I simply can't do, chat. Simply can't do. It's sad we're out of space like this, because we actually have enough energy to go Mysterio, Mysterio, Hitmonkey, Hitmonkey, Kitty, but we only have 6 board spaces. I guess we just do this, but it's a little sedge. No room for Hembaku. Yeah, basically. Then we tie and we win the breaker, right? No, we're winning by 1. GG. That was an impressive game for our deck. Even with a little bit extra clutter there. Getting to see the shocker on the Hitmonkey discount was neat. Sure. Can't play high, so annoying. I'd like to dedicate this sunspot to everybody in chat discussing that we don't float energy very often in this archetype. Hey, what's going on, Jazzy? As a heads up, when you resub, sometimes you have to refresh the browser page to send the notification through. There we go, Jazzy Jeff. Welcome back. Y'all float down here, Georgie. Mid. I think it's possible that Sunspot is not necessarily great in this deck. I think Misty's probably good, though. Turning random points of extra energy with her into something else is good, I think. And then the way this plays out, we get 2 Mysterios and 2 Evolutionaries. We have the option to rogue the Dino, too. Yeah, that's true. That's probably what's going to happen here. Yeah, Ice over Sunspot to give us another, what's it called? Sounds nice. Seems solid. Give us another 1-drop to bounce with Beast. Rogue the Hulk or the Dino. I mean, the Hulk is getting much less from its ongoing than the Dino is. And Hitmonkey should be able to jump over the middle, no problem. That's true. I did say can't play high with Ben for us. To be fair, I think we're winning this even without the Rogue. But, yeah, the clutter was not great. Going. Could have got a second rogue. Getting second rogue wasn't really useful, right? Yes, the copy Mysterio also has 2-3 clones. When Moongirl copies something, she copies everything about the card. Obviously, we snapped this on one. Oh, I'm out of energy. Rats. In before the nuttiest Killmonger you've ever seen, right? In fact, for the sake of playing around the nuttiest Killmonger you've ever seen, we're winning this game by enough that I think I would like to... do this, right? We'll play like Wasp out over here. And we'll hold this kitty back. How do I throw priority? Yeah, that's really what Wasp is supposed to do in this deck, is open hand space. To be fair, Shuri's Lab and Barson are like the top 2 Kitty Pride locations, right? Simon Fan, thank you for the brand new Prime. Appreciate it. People have been asking, Jeff, I don't want to play high evolutionary. How do I beat these high Evo decks? I think most of the bounce and Kitty Pride decks are probably good into these high Evo decks. Just putting colossal numbers into play should let you go over the top of them. You can also splash some Luke Cage into things. Darwin Gaming threw me off because Darwin is another Marvel character. Is it really? I guess everything's a Marvel character, basically, right? If it wasn't for Wave being popular, Kitty Pride decks would be tier 0. I mean, Galactus also keeps Kitty Pride in check. I think there's a real chance that if they adjust Galactus, they might have to adjust something in the Kitty Pride decks. No joke. I mean, it's unsarcastically, you'll probably never upgrade the base high evolutionary. When I get a high evolutionary variant, I'll put the base high evolutionary to green to get the discount on the first level, but yeah, I'm not gonna put any boosters past the 5 for the discount into it. Really. Basically all new cards, I just don't even bother. As is always the case with bounce decks, if your opponent wants to beat you, they'll beat you. I do think under Marvel Snap's current tech card design, it's impossible for these decks to be tier 1. Both Sandman and Wave basically just turn your deck off. This might give them a two power thing because of Misty Knight, but I also just like don't really want to gum my board space up if I can avoid it. Yeah. Fortunate coin flip to lose. Yeah, that's kind of tough. So if I do this, the next turn I get to copy 2 0 energy kitties. I think that's better. Yes, Shocker can take things to 0 costs. He's another way to get kitty free in this deck. And then we're hoping to peel Mysterio or Wasp next turn. Draws 2 bad ones, hit a bad one. Is what it is. This, I think. Just spread out and play for all 3. We get all 3 here? Yeah, we get all 3 here, right? Good stuff. Yeah, the audio visual design on all of the high evolutionary stuff is tops. Very, very good. Alright, I'm gonna take Darwin Gaming out of the title because I didn't realize that was the name of a Marvel character. I'm just being punny about evolution. Nice, nice. Bast first? Why do people keep asking me about the order on Bast versus Moon Girl? It actually doesn't matter, chat. These are 7? This is 14 and 8. Yeah, it should be enough. Mysterio does double inside of Shuri's lab, so we're at 34. Okay.
Victory.
Yeah, the high Evo part of this deck has been whatever. Like, Misty Knight's just like another good one drop now. And this deck was like already playing Wasp, but like Shocker's just like cute. This list is like the core of this deck is good. The core of this deck is the same from before High Evolutionary, just some more details changed. Hey, Forklift, thanks for the over 3.5 years. Welcome back. Fucking Icebox hitting our Hitmonk game. A Darkhawk variant, just better. No, we played this deck without Darkhawk even before. High Evolutionary. Just FYI. This is like Kitty into Kitty Hitmonkey into Kitty Beast on 5. High Evolutionary feels lackluster versus the hype it receives. Still testing it so far, but everything feels mid-leg. Your experience has been the exact opposite of mine. If anything, the parts of High Evolutionary I expected to not be good have ended up being good. What is Bounce? Bounce refers to the Beast and sometimes Falcon archetypes. You can find my favorite High Evolutionary decks that I've played so far highlighted on my YouTube channel. The second one actually just published a second ago. My only comment on things that have felt medium in the current meta is the fact that playing a bunch of beer matches because everybody is playing High Evolutionary has not felt particularly exciting, but that's not really a High Evolutionary problem. That's, they released a new card that everybody has access to. If anything, Marvel Snap's release system, or High Evolutionary's release has made me appreciate the fact that average Marvel Snap releases don't have everybody with the exact same card. Alright, so I need to beat Venom here if possible, then also play for somewhere else. I don't know if that's possible. This is 9, 17, 22. Yeah, I guess it's possible. They could Zola here, sure. Yeah, we're not beating. Well, they have Deadpool as well. So I can't beat both Zola and Deadpool. So and just spread out like this and hope for the best. Ooh, them going Deadpool right is good for us. We might win the center here. Oh, I think I'm a little bit short of the monkey, right? Ah, close game, lose the breaker. Oh, Misty! Got him. Got him. The old 1 in 6? She hit someone, not her at random? Truly a skill-based game. Misty Knight adds power at random to other cards on your board. Honestly speaking, is this version better than Classic Bounce? Honestly speaking, anybody who tells you they deterministically know which of these things are ideal already is lying to you. Chat, High Evolutionary, even an average complexity card, we don't know what's ideal a day later. A card like High Evolutionary that has so many moving parts, we're not gonna know what's optimal with this thing for likely weeks. I know you just want to be told it's broken and this is the best version and you should play this, but the people telling you that are not people that are being honest with you. So definitely a big wait and see situation, Chip. How do you counter Cyclops? It's annoying. Luke Cage. Want to counter this card specifically? Luke Cage does that. But Jeff, the YouTube thumbnail said 100% win rate, dude. The OT update typically happens in 2.5 to 3 hours from now. God, poor Kitty Pryde just getting beat down by this Cyclops. Can I get a flavor judge ruling? Is Kitty Pryde getting beat down by Cyclops on flavor or off flavor? They're both X-Men, right? Who would win? Who would win in a fight there? Kitty Pryde would beat up Cyclops? They're teammates. Yeah, but they're a spin-off of all these things where they're not on the same team, right? They all fight each other at comic books at various points. Cyclops should win by a mile. Okay. All right, and thanks to the super flow, we actually get to go Monkey, Monkey, Mysterio, and Kitty here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be 10 plus 3, 13 here, up to 18. Yeah, this covers a Hulk. Oh, it doesn't cover Hulk plus a bomb, though. Ooh, Hulk plus Wasp. They're gonna soak 1 on the left, and then we'll be tied. I think we're good on the breaker. Oh, we're actually tied right, too, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. I don't know if Hulk is too good or on point. Hulk feels really strong at +2 into other high evolutionary decks, but like against other decks like Bounce and everything else going on in the format, it's probably fair. It's so hard to get a read on if these high evolutionary things are good, bad, or otherwise right now, because most of what we're playing is high evolutionary mirror matches. So like, is this card good? Isn't really something we're even gonna figure out until the hype dies down and you can start playing it against other things that we know are good with some regularity. All right, chat. I messed up and forgot to fill my water bottle this morning. I'm just gonna hit a quick 30-second ad break while I step away. I'll be back in less than a minute. Don't go anywhere. We got a ton of snap coming up today. BRB. Normally, I like fill my water bottle and stuff and like do my last couple of things for the day after I click go live during the starting soon screen. But we're getting a new, we had a new mattress delivered today and they showed up an hour early. So Christy was planning to like clear a path and stuff for them to be able to like take the old one out and put the new one in. But with them being an hour early, I had to run around and give a hand. Threw off my morning routine. New mattress sponsor. It's funny, the mattress we were replacing is actually the old foam mattress from, gosh, that sponsor was probably 5 or 6 years ago at this point. A long time ago. What mattress did I go with? I don't know offhand. Christy made that decision. Our deck is not a great Gamma Lab deck. Hulk work with Dracula? It does, yeah. I think I'm just gonna take the one Hulk in the Gamma Lab here. I could play the Wasp out, but the Wasp with the Hit Monkey next turn is gonna be pretty good. One would naively expect a deck full of 1-cost cards to be good to Gamma Lab. Yeah, usually you want like Cosmos or Armorers for your 1-drop deck to be good in the Gamma Lab. That's super rude, Iceman. I think I'm doing this, and then this is gonna be a turn 5 Kitty Hit Monkey Beast on the Baxter building. Yeah, worth noting here that this has the high evolutionary glow on it, but it does not have the high evolutionary Hulk effect. I assume that that's a bug. Playing your kitty prides out into the forge is a bold strategy here. Opponent's got a lot of sentinels, to say the least. It does have Misty Knight's text box here still. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the effect, though. Yeah, because we had 2 energy left over last turn, right? So it didn't give anything +1. Just another visual bug. I feel like their real Mysterio is here. Who else? Who else thinks that? The viewer count dropped for that minute lead. Literally the 30-second ad break I rolled to go fetch my water bottle lost us over 100 viewers out of our 2,200. Yes. Every time you press the add button, you bleed viewers. And not even just press the add button, just walk away, you lose viewers. So they're gonna go -3 here. I'm gonna go +3 to 16. So we'll be 16 to 25. And then this'll be 26. And then this'll be another 11, 37. That's probably good. They're leaving, yeah. Retreat later, gamers in Infinite. Which that viewer bleed from running ad rolls is why when you hear a streamer say, I'm just running mid-roll ads because I want to get rid of pre-rolls, it's like, no, you're running mid-roll ads because you want to farm extra money, which is fine. You could say, I need ad revenue and I want to make money from ad revenue, but don't act like you're not doing it for you're not doing it for the dollars. As one of the most capitalistic people here on the platform, there's no problem with wanting to make your bag, but just like be honest about it. Don't lie to your viewers. Ugh! Brutal. I quit. I'd take a mulligan. Yeah, I have no problem with the act of actually running ads, so long as you're not, like, putting them in the middle of you saying a sentence. Papa's gotta eat. It's the ideal time to bash this deck. This deck often wants to bast on one. If you have Kitty or Angela in your hand, you're basting on one. Hey, Dame Judy, thanks for the sub-gift. Appreciate it.
Breaking news.
What do I think is going to happen with the debt ceiling negotiations with the deadline coming up? It's just, the whole thing's just a giant fucking disaster. Kevin McCarthy and the Republican Party inside of the... McCarthy, even if he got most of what he wanted, he doesn't have the votes inside of his own party. That's why it took, like, what, like 12 votes or whatever to even elect him speaker? Just a giant carnival. So I assume we're gonna default and trigger a recession. That's also fucking made up anyways. Yeah, honestly, like, I can't remember the last time there wasn't this song and dance show about the debt. It's so dumb. It's just one of the many things that's super stupid about how the American government is structured. No other country in the world does this for a reason. Why do we never hear anything about the debt ceiling while Trump was president? Because Republicans aren't actually fiscally conservative. It is just a talking point. They walk out occasionally because their base is fucking stupid and doesn't understand what they actually stand for. The debt ceiling, we didn't have it when there was, the R's just all voted to raise it when they had control of everything. I believe there were negotiations when the Dems took the House under Trump, sounds right? Right, because the D's took control of the House during Trump's last 2 years. Is my brain being bad? Debt ceiling was raised 3 times while Trump was president. Appreciate the factoid. Numbers are great. Well, I guess we're a She-Hulk deck now, huh? I have a pretty radical position when it comes to government spending, chat. This'll shock some of the longtime viewers here, I'm sure. But I'm of the opinion that actually taxes are good, and we should spend money from the government to pay for things that are good and help people. All right, chat. We had one of those that always happens when we had this conversation, so we're gonna have to have a talk with Papa Jeff here in a second. We're gonna have to have a talk here with Papa Jeff after we find out if we won or lost. I think we died to the Hulk over here. Guessed wrong on where they were going. Alright. We died. Close. We're gonna miss by 1. We're gonna miss by 1. Rip. Alright, chat. The inevitable happened. We were talking about politics, and we were talking about politics with actual facts and votes, and what the parties have actually done looking at reality. And some shitter, actually a sub, who I banned for this, because I don't tolerate this bullshit here, piped up and said, both parties suck. I want to prefix with what I'm about to say with, the Democrats are not perfect, and they should get pushed further left, and there are a lot of things the Democrats can do better. That being said, there is one party in the United States that voted against capping the price of insulin. There is one party in the United States banning fucking books. There is one party in the United States taking away trans rights. There is one party in the United States restricting women's bodily autonomy. So if you think both parties are the same, fuck you, you're part of the problem. Both parties are not the same. And when you look at when push comes to shove, what the parties are actually voting for and passing legislation to do in the United States, there is one fucking party that's a giant fucking problem, and it's a Nazi and fascist problem at its core. It's really fucking bad. So don't come into my space and give me your Fox News or CNN bullshit, both sides talking point, because it's not based in reality. We live in reality here in Hoaglandia. I didn't vote for Biden in the primary. I voted for him in the general. I had a Bernie banner on my stream during the primary. I'm far more progressive than most of the centrist Democrats are, but they're still such light years better than anything that's going on in the Republican Party. Elam Spiral, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Hey, Torgo, thank you for the sub-gifteroonies. V-Ball Bad Andy, thank you for the half a year. Would like to ice them up here. Adissy, thanks for the brand new prem, appreciate it. And Two Flower, thanks for the bits. Shocker, making Mysterio cheaper could be good here. If we find Moon Girl, double them up. Hit a Sand, thank you for the brand new prime. Barvas, thank you for the support. I'm going to move off of talking about politics at this point. As a reminder, there were a number of new subs and sub gifts there. If you're someone that enjoys talking with like-minded individuals and you want to talk about Marvel Snap, politics, sports, food, Genshin Impact, video games, all sorts of different stuff, we've got a super active Discord server that I would encourage you to come hang out in. A lot of great people, including myself, talking about a lot of great things there. And fun fact, lifetime, I've banned more people from that Discord server for being typical gamers in the gaming channels than I have because of the politics channel. Oh, we're super dead in the center to Cyclops and Nebula, right? I think this is like Mysterio. We give up the center, start playing Kitty Pryde on the right, but there's a good chance with this being killed that Nebula and Cyclops. Yeah, they committed harder here, so this is good for us. We're bailing out of the center. We're gonna try and play for the left and right here. Whiskey Jack, thank you for the sub gifts. Engage, thank you for the 2nd month. Sync the Discord server in case anybody else wants to come in. They went hard for the center here, so super rewarded on my part for evaluating, hey, we probably can't compete here, we need to bail out. What kitty variant am I hoping to get? I actually really like the base art kitty variant. I think I'd be happy with all of them. I think they're all pretty good pieces of art, but I really like the one with the whatever the dragon thing is flying by her feet. And then unfortunately Spider-Man's gonna get us on the right. GG, put it. I think I'd be happy with most of the kitty variants. I'm probably not going to be picky when one pops up in my shop eventually. Hey, Philip. Thanks for the prime. Could Hood be better than Iceman? Maybe. I'm usually not a huge fan of playing Hood without a way to, like, get rid of it. I guess Bass technically is a way to deal with it. Yeah, Hood's probably worth trying it here. That's probably a good take. Captain Creepy Crunch, thanks for the half a year. So I think the plan here is we kitty on 1 and 2. I'm gonna play a Weird World game, chat, because I'm only playing kitty the rest of this game anyway, so it doesn't matter what we're drawing. I'll kitty, and then we'll beast kitty, and then we'll start playing 0 energy kitties to London. Is the Get a Leg Up bundle worth it? I recommend checking out my bundle video to compare it to the other bundles that are coming up, because the answer to is a particular bundle worth it is kind of, it depends based on other factors. Like which other ones you plan to get.
This just in.
That's kind of annoying. Although I guess I have Nova with a Venom now, which is fun. That's true, they could be a Killmonger deck. But I just had like the exact same game plan we did. Love it. I think I just do this to like clear space in my hand on the board. I could try to get the kitty first, but the problem with the kitty first is the venom could eat the kitty. And rather than having +1 on the kitties, I think I'd rather just have the guarantee that I'm getting 2 kitties back to my hand this turn. Which may or may not be right, but that's why I'm making the sequence I am here. If we play kitty first, the generator one could end up here, and then Venom would eat her. And this is a Marvel game, so it's okay for Venom to eat kitty on stream. We're not a DC card game. It's just not optimal. Nice space stun, bro. Thank you for the almost 4 years. It's been a trip. Welcome back. I think we do this, right? So all 4 kitties can come back to my hand? Why does kitty cost 0? Because I played Beast. Venom 8 Beast. Oh, I could have played a Taskmaster too. I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I was lost in the sauce here. Obviously, we should play a Taskmaster over here and have 10s everywhere, but it's fine. We're gonna win. Nobody panic. It's gonna be okay. Oh yeah, we don't have priority, so we're just like very much good to go here. I guess they could Hulk plus kitty, and maybe that breaks in a way that's bad for us. It's adorable. Look at the little itty bitty baby cards. This is the last scheduled weekly OTA update. So hopefully we will get communication today about what their future candidates are gonna look like for OTAs. I'm hoping for at least once a month. I think if we got like 1 OTA and 1 patch per month, that would be good. More I think would be better, but at a minimum, I hope they stick to at least 1 a month. I think I'm just vibing for a turn. Any predictions? I'm expecting just a couple of buffs. I think the format's kind of fine. The advertised change coming to Galactus is not one they could do via OTA. I assume they're changing his text box. Your Lockjaw Evo deck on YouTube is playing Vision. A few hours ago, I saw you play Doctor Doom. Do you have a preference? I think I prefer the Vision. I was testing out Doctor Doom this morning just for like to make a point that I did it, but I think I liked the Vision better. How do you deal with getting sapped and sucked against the high evolutionary deck? Whoa, look, I know we just talked about it being okay for Venom to eat Kitty on stream, but like, that's a little NC-17 even for me, okay? What you and high evolutionary do behind closed doors is your own business. But I don't think we should probably talk about it here. Luna is cooking something fierce here, chat. Oh, I missed a point from Misty technically with this sequence. That's fair. They get waved on turn 5. Listen, if they're gonna wave me on turn 5, chat, they want it more than I do. They can have it. I can't tell if this is a human. Their sequencing has been... I haven't seen a bot play this deck before, but their sequencing has been... If they're a human, they're just not paying attention. Is definitely the case. It's probably a bot. So this is technically optimal. No, it's 2 less on Hitmonkey. They could be Agatha, that's true. No, this has got to be a person, right? They just did nothing? Bots don't do nothing, right? I'm so confused. And bots do nothing. Oh, I guess if doing nothing is more points than playing stuff, they'll do nothing. I guess that's probably true. Most humans have their dino split at least once, right? Hey, Dreyfus, thank you for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. Oh yeah, Cable Darkhawk is a deck building choice as well. It's true. Scenario into Nebula TVA after it's passed. It sounds great. It's a quality Nebula artwork. Like, I like the season pass Nebula the best still, I think, though. Before anybody asks, TVA beats Limbo. There can't be a turn 7 if the game ends after turn 4.
Time's up.
If they pass and don't commit anything else here, we tie. And then we'll play Misty Knight here to stop the Nebula from growing. Chat, I'm currently experiencing a hostile workplace environment. Please send help. Okay, so this is Angela into Kitty Pryde into Beast Them Back on 4. I'm calling HR. Yeah, me too. Fred Wick, thank you for the 66 months. Cyclops failing his danger room training here. I think I'm just doing this. And then next turn I get to copy 8 power Kitty Prydes that are free. Seems incredible. Don't need pets. I have 3 children.
Victory.
Listen, the 2-year-old barks and meows quite frequently, okay? That's all I'm saying. A 3-year-old does too, yeah. I don't have Angela or Kitty in my hand. I think I'm vibing on the Bass for a turn. Not rewarded. I'm gonna wait one more. That makes the Moon Girl a bit worse. We should wasp the Deadpool. That would have been good. Yeah, I think we're too late in terms of priority now, though. But yeah, that would have been the. That's a good line.
Enough said, bub.
We're gonna get to. We're gonna get to Moon Girl, a 1-cost hit monkey. Sounds great. We get to Moon Girl, 0-cost wasp as well. so it seems great. Oh, the kitty doesn't come back to my hand tier. Less great. Maybe I'm supposed to kitty the quantum tunnel. Good, could see that.
Enough said, Boogaloo.
High Evolutionary is actually just worse. Is actually just worse than the Wasps. Because they're bested. And I should Beast rather than High Evo here, because if Beast flips into Misty, I want to have an extra energy to trigger her. High Evolutionary is the worst card in High Evolutionary decks. That's definitely true. And I'll be interested to see if they change that or not. Because it felt like when they made the change to Thanos, it was important to them that people felt the ability to actually play Thanos out on occasion. And High Evolutionary is definitely a card you're just not playing out. So I'm going to be interested to see where that falls overall in terms of what they want or not. Whoa! Alright, we want Wolverine to go left or right here.
Enough said, Boogaloo.
Okay. Are we beating 27 though? 11, so we are? Yes. Easy, easy 4 power wasp. Nice.
Victory.
They commented on that already, basically saying it was a trade-off for not reducing the power of the evolved cards. I think High Evo is too strong on a 4/7. Yeah, probably. Thanos is iconic and powerful, and you want him to be a powerhouse on the board. High Evo's less so, and he's fine being a background, letting his experiments take the wheel. Yeah, that's probably a good flavor take. Rude. Hey, Trick, thanks for the sub gifts. It's very generous of you. Happy Thursday. Today is my kid's last day of school before the summer, chat. Oh, it's Gladys. Sorry, I missed that it was Gladys. Someone else said it was Gladys in chat. Thank you. I'm not paying attention. Notifications up. For people that are new, Gladys is a serial Galactus enjoyer. That's why they haven't made the plays yet. They're gonna play Electro or Wave this turn, and then we'll be annoyed and we'll retreat. So rather than getting annoyed, we just retreat when we start. Just leave at the beginning. Just pay them 1 cube to fuck off. There's 4 weeks of school left. That's crazy. We stream less in the summer because my kids are home. Now, my kids got a whole bunch of summer activities. Also, like, my older 2 are 8 and 9. They would prefer that we leave them alone, typically. They figured out real fast that if they wake us up in the morning, we give them shit to do. So they don't wake us up in the morning if they wake up first now. Stupid Adelan. We would beast Kitty Pryde here normally, but we don't want her in our hand when this happens. Playing Titania out against my Kitty Pryde deck's a bold choice. Play this to here and try and send it back. Okay. Man, part of me wants to kidnap the Titania. But I guess they don't really have space to do much with her, right? I'm a little worried about getting... We definitely lose like a Spider-Man or Professor X here. We're just doing nothing. That's great for us, obviously. Someone asked, do you still get the boring dad is boring thing even though you're a gamer and into Pokemon and stuff? I don't think my kids have ever told me I'm boring, but they're definitely at a point where they're like, I'd rather go play with other kids at times. Oh, it's funny. Declan was chatting with some of his friends the other day, and I heard him tell one of his friends that he has 2 PlayStation 5s, to which I was like, I have 2 PlayStation 5s, and sometimes I am a benevolent god, and I let you play on one of them. Yeah, you gotta make sure you can't let that slide, chat. Are PlayStation 5 so ridiculously hard to find? No. No, my second PS5, I literally just went on PlayStation5.com. Or PlayStation.com and just ordered it directly from Sony. I explicitly waited to get a second PS5 until they were more available, because I didn't want to feel like I was hoarding them. And then we'll rebast here. I'm playing this out too. Actually, yeah, I'm doing this too. Or is this better? Yeah, I'll keep the free one. We played some Thanos High Evo yesterday, and I was kind of whelmed by it. All right, well, we're super dead on the left, but we're gonna have a lot of points in the middle. What if I just do this? Is that crazy? Call me, baby. Did I save one spot? Give him a free Iceman? 12's probably not enough for the right, do we think? I don't know. Come on, get it. Oh, I guess Misty Knight's technically one more than the Iceman. I just want to see what they play out. So it comes down to what their top deck is then, I guess. Oh yeah, we're technically Ice Banner. I mean, I'm not playing anything anyways, right? And they probably draw something worth at least 1 point, so we're dead, right? Because I gave them a 2-power thing. Someone asked why I have 2 PS5s. Technically, my wife and I have his and her PS5s in my living room. You don't take turns to play your anime games, chat. You sit next to each other and play them simultaneously. And yes, I do have a PS VR too. They actually just upgraded Beat Saber to work on the PSVR 2. It released yesterday, so I got to play that for the first time this morning. Yes, I am a fairly endgame Genshin player. I can clear floor 12 of the Abyss, but not quite on 9 stars yet. We're working up to it. If you're someone that subbed and you're a Genshin enjoyer, we have a very active Genshin thread in the subs Discord server. You should pop in. Myself and a number of other community members are in it. God, fuck this location, chat. How much have I spent in Genshin? I think the last banner I pulled on, I crossed the 4-digit mark. No, I don't track it super closely, though. No, I don't spend every banner, but when I do want a character, I swipe for it. We should do a Beat Saber stream. I would have to figure out the logistics of which of their audio I am allowed to stream. I would hope that, you track it for your taxes. I mean, I have a single account that all my video game purchases get purchased through, and then that account total goes to the accountant. It's not like me manually tracking it. Do I see 6? Only my 4 stars. I have a couple of C1 and C2 5 stars, but usually never more than 1, and often just 0. Yeah, but I would assume the only songs from Beat Saber that I could do on stream would be their OST, would be my assumption. Which there's some good songs in their OSTs. Is Genshin enjoyable free to play? I'm told so. I spend money on every game that I play. So I'm not a good person to measure a free to play experience on. Big ol' whale. I am not a whale in Genshin. So for people that have never played an actual gacha game before, it takes, what is it? Is it low 4 digits to C6 a single 5-star character? It's like $1,500 to $2,000, somewhere in that range. Is that right? Like snap spending is like a different You're like entirely different ballpark than real gacha game spending. Yeah, Genshin whales start in like the 5-digit range, chat. I am not that big. Only a medium-sized sea creature. I think I'm holding Kitty here so we can copy her, right? We'll get to copies of these three. Yes, and upgrading or max upgrading weapons is more than that. I believe to like R5 a 5-star weapon, it's got to be into close to 5 digits. The old bounce can never be tier 1 demonstration. Yep, I think I have enough games for a highlight with this one. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can move along and try something else. Should we go diving for stats? We haven't looked at untapped stuff today. Oh, I guess there's probably not a lot of data on untapped just yet, huh? Because latest patch excludes feature location days, and we've technically only had, not even about early, we lost the first like 10 hours to feature location data. Well, the current location is over, so I guess I could just look at last 30 days and then sort by high evo. That'll work for not looking at tier list stuff. This'll give me everything, including the feature location days. And I'm gonna open the bands a little bit because I'm just like looking for a wider range of decks. Yes, High Evolutionary is perpetually Series 5 and is a great card to spend your token on. Oh, this does exclude hot and feature location days. Yikes, it does too. Okay, so this is the same either way. I might have to ask them for a button to let us control that. Wait, no, that can't be right. This must be everything, right? Because the numbers are different. And this is a high evo deck. Okay, something must be buggy or jacked up here, because latest patch and last 30 days should be the same data set for High Evolutionary, right? They must have their dates fucked up here. I know Tiago's usually hanging out in chat. Tiago, are you around today? Otherwise, I'll have to send him a DM later. Yeah, okay, anyways, anywho, this is probably, we got waived a couple of times while we were playing Bounce against High Evolutionary decks. According to the tooltip, this still excludes hot and feature location days, Weeds. So something is incorrect here. So this is what we've lost to a couple of times. This core is probably very good. We'll have to grab this. Got a good cube rate too over a big sample. And this control build. I don't know that I buy. Is Abomination good in this deck? Can someone sell me on Abomination here? Why is Abomination good? It looks very not good looking at the deck list. You have like Wasp and Thing and Cyclops, kind of, but like you're like never fitting it in on curve, right? Thing and Abomination refers to. I think Thing is very good. I don't know. Like, maybe Thing is not good into everybody playing Luke Cage specifically, but outside of Luke Cage, I think Thing is a very strong card. Okay, I'm gonna grab. Let's scroll here for a second, but I think we're gonna grab these top two at a minimum. Excuse me. Oh yeah, there's no Daredevil here. Yeah, my Spider-Man Professor X deck would like to play Daredevil. That's definitely the case. Yikes! I think, is this the deck list someone tweeted and they said it was good? This is why you don't make this deck is good claims day one. Yes, this card for card. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine to miss, but like, this is why you just like avoid the hot takes. It's not like it's a small sample either, right? Like that is this is not looking good, and we've got 1,000 games in it now. And then say untested. Thanos Evo number 1. Theory crafted on stream with 0 games played prior. Many in chat tried the deck live, and first time ever with little to negative responses with the final build. No, this says final build. With the final build. Fully theory crafted, 0 games played prior final. I don't know. Maybe I'm unclear on what it's saying. Either way. I was skeptical looking at this, and the net stats are not good. All right, what if we open the bands up here a little bit? What if we look at 200 plus? So any other things hiding in here that we might want to see? Superman, thank you for the 11 months. Welcome back. So there's Storm Spider-Man build with some Doctor Doom. Luke Cage is just an anti-tech card. This is the control build without Chavez and plus Luke Cage. People love cutting Chavez. Is this... Hey, look, chat. It's the Lockjaw deck that I featured this morning. This one has a smaller sample size, but decent win and cube rate here. This build felt very solid. If you didn't see us playing this yesterday, it's the highlight up on my YouTube channel, Hoglandia Staff, this morning. Always feels good to scroll through and be like, hey, that's one of the ones we theory crafted, and it's doing good. See, small sample on that one still, though. Numbers could change as it gets bigger. And just me or do high Evo decks sit on the last turn for a weirdly long time? I think there's something weird with the last turn in Luke Cage. All right, before we grab these, I think I wanna go look specifically for builds that have Storm and kind of compare them at a glance. What people are doing. I think I like the idea of Chavez. I don't know that I buy Abomination as good in this deck, though. Here's a build without Abomination that's actually got worse numbers on it. This must just be someone throwing, right? This must be someone booster farming. They've got Ghost, Snow Guard, Master Mold, Quake. This is, oh, there's no high evolutionary cards in here, right? Oh yeah, this is totally worth queuing up and booster farming. Okay, let's grab this wave build and this other control build, and we'll jam some games here, huh? Couple more Abomination boosters. Oh, I said I'm cutting him probably, right? No, this build wants Abomination. Yes. Yes. Jane Jaw's underrated with high evo. Yeah, we were playing a Lockjaw build that wasn't playing Jane but had high evo in it. That felt pretty good. Where are my things at? Got too many screens up. Oh, my kingdom for more deck slots, chat. My kingdom for more deck slots. Hey, Peabody. Thank you for the over 2.5 years. Welcome back. All right, this one I wanted to slide Abomination out of. I think I want another 2-drop down here at the bottom. I'm gonna start with Daredevil, but I could see Luke Cage being good there too, just because of the metagame. Gold background with Rainbow Glimmer Flare. I like that one a lot. That sniper split a lot. We need 50 more Jeff boosters to split our friend here again too. So let's start with the high control. I can see how that goes. Try Magic, Zola, Hulk, it works. I guess no one is trying it. That was literally the first high evolutionary highlight I posted yesterday. So we've played that. It's on the YouTube channel if you'd like to see my take on it. Abomination will become better over time with high evolutionary because Luke Cage will fall off a bit. Yeah, I expect that to be the case. You split your Dracula 6 times with no ink, gold, or crackle. It took me 11 splits to get a gold or ink on my Viper. I think the bounce decks are really good. I have no idea if high evolutionary is good in them, but in general, I think the bounce decks are good. What do we think of this? This beats Shang-Chi left. We could lose to their Jeff into the right. But otherwise, Nebula is BSR. We could lose to Killmonger Nova, I guess. Cage Hazmat? Sure. Cage Hazmat's a possibility. Our Scorpion build. This isn't overkill left. This beats Shang-Chi left. We'll see where they end up playing here. There's a chance if they do nothing left, we just Professor X the tunnel. Diablo 4 just announced special cosmetics for tuning into select Twitch streams during early access. So that's an interesting decision because them announcing that actually means I probably won't bother streaming their game. Because me trying to stream it as a normal person against people that could be getting free stuff for watching other ones means that my viewer count will be extra shit. So that's a weird promotional thing on their part as far as like other creators are concerned. It feels like a strange decision to do that rather than just have generic Twitch drops. Like Twitch drops in general are... To the person that said bitch more, fuck off, idiot. That's not me complaining. It's just me like that's the thing. Like that's honestly that type of interaction is one of the single fucking worst things about 2023, the year we live in. Like just describing something that's factually fucking correct and people are like, "Why are you complaining?" It's like, it's like I get that you're unhappy with what I'm describing. But, like, it's not a complaint, it's just the thing I'm saying is true. Yes, Jeff moves to Strange Academy, because he's not locked in. I'm better off putting Jeff here or Jeff here. I'm fairly... I should do this in the other order, just to get the thing back out. I think I do this here to play around Hazmat. Rip. know, I'm gonna try a couple more games with this, but I think there's a good chance that I don't bother trying to play any of these Thing or Abomination high evolutionary decks till next week. It is deeply unsatisfying playing any of these decks into everybody playing Luke Cage. And like, I could play Rogue or Enchantress, but I also just don't think those are very interesting games. Like, trying to guess where their Luke Cage is on the last turn isn't fun for me. Hawkeye, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate the prime. We'll give it a few shakes here, but the builds that have been leading explicitly not on the Afflictive felt much better because of the metagame that people have been doing. I've been running Enchantress and Leech, yep.
Enough said, Bubba.
Wind, aid my hand.
Opponent snapped.
Are we gonna get... We get Dracula in the middle?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I guess I didn't need to Spider-Man if I have Daredevil. Maybe I should have just played Thing. I think we're just dead because we can only tie the left. There, Dracula is almost assuredly bigger than anything we could do.
Escaped.
Playing Black Bolt to take your opponent's Luke Cages away or Abomination Maker on your last turn sounds reasonable. Oh, the D4 thing is just doing generic Twitch drops. That seems fine then. Generic Twitch drops are good. I wish Snap did generic Twitch drops on occasion.
Spider-Man here.
Do I want to storm on the last turn? If I storm on the last turn, I just can't play anything else alongside it, is the problem. I do think I want to storm right. I'm just not sure on what timing I want to do for it. I think it's just now.
Wind, aid my hand.
I can do this, and then if Chavez goes right, if they don't play here, I win with Nebula, depending on where their stuff goes. Alright, everybody's going everywhere. Rip. I'd have a great follow-up to Storm here.
Wind, aid my hand.
My favorite decks to play are the kitty bounce decks. Morning, Pluto. Yeah, card's super playable.
Wakanda forever.
Are we Professor Xing the Panther to stop Arnim, Zola? I mean, we get to find out here with Daredevil, right? They might not even want to Zola this turn, right? Because of the Strange Academy? Because the Strange Academy means both Panthers can end left. How do they Zola on 5? They played Electro. Yeah, if they pass, we just Professor X the Strange Academy and call it a day. I think we can win, chat. This deck seems bad. I don't think there's been a single game where we've played and been like, yeah, this seems winnable. I don't have any lines that beat Zola here on the last turn, right? Because no matter where I X, I'm losing. Yeah, they win. They win whatever path we X in the flood.
Escaped.
Chat, if I Professor X lock the right, we're losing the right to the Devil Dino, and then Zola sends Panther into the left still. We're losing the Professor X and the Zola path, regardless of where we are. Yeah, so this one's been bad. We're gonna move on for this one as a failed experiment. When does the OTA take place today? Whenever they push the button. Usually that's some point in the next hour to 90 minutes. I have a scratch on my retina, my left eye. I go to the doctor. There's a script for this medicine. It's a steroid eye drop. I have exceptional health insurance. With insurance, a 30-day supply is $3,700. That's insane. Are the drops made out of pure gold? Well, they're not Galactus because the Avengers compound. I'm so confused. Abomination still costs 5 on turn 6, noted. Oh, are they the weird Surfer Destroy deck? They could be. Might be right to play Doctor Doom.
Victory.
Oh, there's a generic that there's a shortage of right now. Oh, you know what I just noticed, chat? Twitch has been doing some interface updates / changes. There's a get ad free button in the upper right-hand corner of my Twitch browser window now. Which Turbo's obviously always existed, but I hadn't noticed that specific button there before. Am I gonna play another Misty Knight this game? Probably not. I think we go like third Misty Knight, let them start popping off, and then we like go Cyclops into Cyclops, right? Maybe I would have played another Misty Knight on turn 4, or turn 5, I mean. Maybe. Alright, chat. Our opponent is trying a little bit too hard to have fun for my liking. Or to ask him to cut that shit out. Do I want... Actually, I don't want to play Luke Cage. I just want to give extra triggers on all these, right? Stop it! Bad bounce deck. Hey, congrats on Infinite, Sweezy. What? They played around Wave? That's cheating. I think we're good regardless though, right? Because they're dead in the middle. They did bash their 15 power monkey, that's true, but it doesn't even really matter. Oh, the Mysterios are basted, chat. They're all the same. Again, just for reference, Hulk not getting bigger on the last turn when you have unused energy is a bug. So this deck will technically get a little bit better when you can make Hulk bigger. Hey, Edward, thank you for the brand new Prime. Appreciate the support. And Pythrion, thank you for the over 5 years. I appreciate the 63 months. And kick Turbo from $8 up to $11. Oof. What's $11.99 is 12 bucks. Extra gross. Turbo. Twitch Turbo is a thing that disables ads on Twitch for you. Are we just playing off curve here, like Cage, Cyclops, Thing into Hulk? I think is the play. That doesn't matter, I already have my turns mapped out. If you have Twitch Turbo and you're watching a streamer, the streamer gets paid like you watched an ad if they roll an ad. And as always, Twitch Turbo subbed or not, you'll never get ads over gameplay on this channel. Oh, man. Oh, that's really interesting. The Cyclops, even though there wasn't an animation last turn, technically still triggered and made this smaller while they had the cage effect. And when you get rid of the cage, it pops back up. Is this the play to win line? Feels like we're not in a great spot either way. Yeah, she needs to jump right and get us.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
It should still play the animations like it does for Thing. Yeah, I think that's a good take. Why not Doctor Doom? Because Doctor Doom was a lot less stats middle. We'd have still lost there if we Doctor Doomed, right? Because their Captain Marvel would have stayed a 6, and she would have beaten Doctor Doom on the right. But we've won the middle? No, we'd have lost the middle, right? We'd have lost middle and right. Would it have won? We'd have lost the middle, right? Yeah, if a decent Cyclops variant shows up in my shop, I'll pick it up at this point. I had skipped it earlier because, obviously the card was unplayable. Yeah, because the Cyclops wouldn't trigger with Doctor Doom.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Well, leader's a good one to know about. Probably don't want to wave on the last turn then. Nice. They put a second thing in the middle here for us, so Cyclops gets to start popping. Could have been right to save the Enchanters to try and catch a Darkhawk, but taking some of the resource efficiency here is appealing. Could leader us this turn. Their leader wins the game for us, right? They play something middle, Nebula and Cyclops both trade. You lose to Odin. If they Odin, yes, we'd lose to Odin left. I don't think there's Odin in their Darkhawk leader deck. Oh, I guess we lose to 2 plays though, huh? Rip. And I was hyper-focused on them only doing one thing. No, you can't replace Wave in decks that play Wave. She's a unique and powerful card. Right, take any of the Evo cards. I don't have any opinions on this deck list yet, chat. We've played like 3 games with it. So far, generically, I continue to be incredibly underwhelmed by all of the Abomination and the Abomination enablers. There's just so much Luke Cage. Yes. Just continue to slam down some friends here, while also soaking and triggering everything. The fact that the animations bounce off for stuff like that is pretty great, though. Bada bing, bada boom. Just fan out and play for all 3 here. Got this here. For those of you at home wanting to take note of how to win your high evolutionary mirrors, you'll note that I drew Luke Cage and my opponent did not.
Victory.
Make sure to write that down. Is there a replacement for Wasp in these decks? Not really. She's a pretty unique effect that gets even more unique with evolutionary. Not good at drawing Luke Cage. Yep. Would you consider being luckier? You gotta play Super Scroll or Rogue chat too, so that way when your opponent draws their Luke Cage, you can just copy it in the mirror. Core Firewalker and Modern Bird Beers is a very apt comparison. Oh, we're gonna get leeched, chat. Gross. Maybe I'm supposed to wait. They have Luke Cage. I mean, I guess I can Enchantress their cage, but
It's clobbering time.
feels bad, man. Hulk's getting downgraded back to his old self, champ. Hey, it's Trez. Thanks for the brand new prem. Appreciate it. I like how Killmonger Knives went into both Lockjaw and Leech there. It doesn't matter if I'm hitting more things or not for Abomination. Abomination doesn't have text. Yeah, that's basically what this deck is, Duck. It's a high evolutionary deck. Queuing up wave for the sake of beating bounce decks. Is the new card a must buy? I think must buy in terms of do you need high evolutionary to be competitive is not the case. However, is High Evolutionary a good buy? The answer is a resounding yes. High Evolutionary is a permanent Series 5 card that's never going to be cheaper, and you have a very unlikely chance of actually opening it in a reserve. And it offers a wide range of deck building options that you're not going to be able to have access to without having the card. If you're someone that's been hoarding tokens, there is no better thing to buy than a perpetually Series 5 card. Any alternative for high Evo in this deck? I can't tell if that's a real question or not. Twitch chat has completely desensitized me to the absurdity of questions like that. Please send help. What Series 5 cards do you recommend you buy with your tokens? I think Thanos and High Evolutionary are the two best Series 5 cards you can buy. I think I'm just gonna wave out a 6-drop here. Star-Lord's probably not a bounce deck, so I don't think I need wave for the last turn. I am really curious to see if Jeff the Baby Land Shark drops to Series 4 or not in the next patch in a few weeks. I feel like there is a very good chance that Jeff the Baby Land Shark ends up being pseudo-permanent Series 5. And I doubt too, yeah. Once again, we've made it to turn 5 with this deck, and Abomination still just costs 5. Which I guess, like, it's like, fine. It's a decent stat line, I guess, but... This deck definitely doesn't feel like an amazing Abomination deck. You have every other relevant card. You spend 6k on Hitmonkey or High Evo. Definitely High Evo. Hitmonkey's a card I expect to downgrade. That's playable, but only okay. This, like, very narrowly plays for all 3 locations, so I assume we lose. Ooh, that ties, right? Then we win the breaker. Nice, close game.
Victory.
All right, chat. We've got plenty more Marvel Snap coming up. But for the next few minutes, we are going to do a bounty board post here. Check it out, an advert for some of Shamrock Farms Rockin' Protein here. Or click around on their website and look at their products that they have to offer. We can still talk about Snap and stuff too, but those Twitch Turbo users saying they were safe from adverts, I got your adverts right here for Rockin' Protein. Build and maintain muscle mass with Rockin' Protein Builder. Low in sugar, low on carbs, and high in the quality proteins that you need. You're a monster. This is peak capitalism, chat. Oh, these kind of look good. There's a coupon at the end of this. I'm probably going to take some of the money they're giving me for this to buy some of these things. I don't want rocks in my protein. I'm pretty sure there's just deliciousness in the protein. We have chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla here, which are all flavors of things that I enjoy consuming. I'm gonna zoom. Look, chat, it's got a cow. It's got a cow. The cow was established in 1922. It's a pretty old cow. Is any protein drink delicious? I like most protein drinks, especially chocolate. Chat, listen, you don't get to my size not enjoying chocolate. I think the protein's probably made with a cow less than 101 years old, huh? Is there a hell cow replacement for the protein drink? You could join Team Rockin' with exclusive promos and coupon offers throughout the year. Look at it burst out, chat. Taste of success. Nothing is sweeter than the taste of hitting your goals. Appreciate everybody hanging out in chat, helping me hit my bounty board gold for the next few minutes. The vanilla one tastes just like vanilla ice cream to me. First time chatter and sub letting us know that the Rockin' Protein is delicious. That's the extra sales pitch I needed to check these out. There's a coupon deal. What's the coupon deal, chat? Hold on. They told me there was a coupon deal. I'm loaded up to see what it is. If you get your Rockin' Protein from Dollar General, you can save 50 cents per bottle. I was told to post the coupon deal in chat. I did buy sunglasses last year. I actually got a pair of the Shady Rays too. They're pretty great. If this is half as good as the Shady Rays glasses, it's gonna be excellent. Wait. Things that cost more than $1 at Dollar General. Chat, inflation has hit even the best of us. Where is the Rockin' Protein Flash game? It's $1 generally. They appear to not have strawberry at the Dollar General. Okay, look at how exciting the strawberries are bursting out. Blasphemy. I am a wonderful advertiser, that's true. All right, this is to click around to the website. I'm gonna click nutrition. 9 essential nutrients, including, look at the fancy text, chat. Calcium, protein, and naturally occurring electrolytes. Electrolytes are what plants crave. Made with real milk for real results. Outdoing milk has never been on our agenda. That's why Rocket Protein is made with pure, fresh Shamrock Farms milk, giving you dairy's natural nourishment with the added advantage of protein. Rondo. some people got my reference. Does strawberry milk come from pink cows, chat? Chocolate milk comes from brown cows, right? So strawberry milk gotta come from pink cows. A healthy foundation. From high intensity intervals to your morning run, exercise takes its toll on every part of your body. The fresh Shamrock milk and Rocket Proteins is full of the things you need to keep a healthy baseline, from bone-building calcium to naturally occurring vitamins and minerals. That's a good question. It said low sugar. Is there a... They have an actual ingredients list on here. Is there a, like, aspartame pseudo sugar in here? Or is there a, just like a low actual sugar density? Products. It says nutrition. Yeah, is there sucrose in it? Here's the website, chat. If someone finds the actual ingredient list on here, usually it's on the back of the bottle. Usually, so maybe if I click into the products, it shows. Filter products. That's where we're at for that muscle mass, so you can stay strong. We'll be back to Marvel Snapping in 2 more minutes, chat. Look at these people we could be like, chat. Google says sucralose is an ingredient, noted, as a dietary restriction. Full on protein and flavor. You can fly. Wait, this isn't the drink that makes you fly, right? How do you even achieve this? Is this picture taken from looking up at the ground? How do you get into this position? Do you like jump while doing the ropes? With the help of Rocket Protein, you can get into the air. There we go. There we go. He's hooked to the back of a car and they're pulling him quickly. The ropes aren't taut. He must be jumping, right? He must be jumping. Falling with style. Oh, hey, here's nutritional information. Hey, oh, there we go. Water, skim milk, protein, cocoa, corn fiber, contains less than 1% of sodium, sucralose. Or that's a very, it's under the sub 1% chat. There is sucralose in there. But there is actual sugar as well. Are they all 190 calories? Looks like it. Hey, Sweegaroo. Thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that. All right, let's get back to the snapping for me. Appreciate the 2,200 people that hung out through our short sponsored bit. Shout out to Rocket Protein for the segment. Let's snap some fools, huh? Sucralose on average is 600 times sweeter than sugar. That's a wild stat. So you tell me, like, when they have like the sucralose packets that people like put in their coffee or whatever, they're like really packing it in. It's mostly filler in those packets. Oh, that makes sense. Because people are used to pouring in that much from their coffee, right? Toner coffee sugar. I don't drink any coffee. I drink tea though. Yeah, Sunspot's not terrible. Heyo, listen, chat. Sunspot is a good little communist, and they all share their energy together, okay? So we can play out the second Sunspot. They'll both soak 3. Honestly, this is probably just like a soak Hulk game now, right? Do I want a double soak or do I want a thing? Double soak is actually better, I think. Yep. It's a 5 cost of vomit. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of shocked at how bad the Abomination package has been. And part of it is definitely the what's it called? The fact that loot cage is everywhere, but another part of it is just like it's just in general. Like even this game, right? Like I guess this section's just like not built well enough to take advantage of it, but you have no control over how many cards your opponent plays and where. Yeah, exactly that, right? And then you have to like draw your cards. I think Hazmat's a must, maybe. Or Scorpion, perhaps. It's like this list is notably not playing Hazmat or Scorpion. The Shrine Deck's been good because they keep blowing up cards that they've afflicted. Yeah, it makes sense. See the High Evolutionary Prison deck. Are you talking about like the Storm Spider-Man Professor X build? Because we tried playing that today and it felt atrocious. We played that just before this one, and it was not a good scene. I think I'm doing this just so Misty can start triggering on something. I think my favorite High Evolutionary deck I've played so far is the Lockjaw build that the highlight posted with this morning. But I also enjoyed the Bounce one we were trying to. But the Bounce deck's like a little bit less of a High Evolutionary deck and more of a like, we're like splashing some facets of it to enable Kitty Pryde and Hitmonkey. Yes, the OTA typically releases at some point in the next half hour. Oh, I forgot there was an OTA today when I scheduled my video to post at 11 a.m. I guess I'm doing 2 videos back to back kind of close today then, huh? We'll need to record a live reaction and upload it. We promise to like them both. Appreciate you. YouTube just kills you a little bit when you post things super close together. Abomination is less than 5. Holy crap, chat, he's free. Oh, no. The fucking range of human emotions. Where do you find the Lockjaw Evolutionary deck? On the Hooklandia Snap channel this morning. You're looking for Sweet Marvel Snap decks 7 days a week. We got you covered over there. Just doing this. I think we're just doing this. I don't know how. I just think we probably just don't ever beat this deck if we don't wave on 5, right? All perpetually Series 5 cards are worth 6K. Oh my gosh, did we do it? Oh my gosh, we got him with the Enchantress. Sometimes lucky. If they had flipped their Mysterio, I'm really surprised they played for... Yeah, this has gotta just be wrong, right? They left themselves losing this path with me playing nothing into it. I think you're supposed to win, Xandar. Assuming, like, at a minimum, you like, okay, Jeff plays nothing, I want to beat you. They should have gone to at least 13 here. They must have counted wrong. I just realized I hadn't done this yet today. Alright. Sorry, I'm done. It's so very good, chat.
It's collaborate time.
I think this will be the biggest OTA yet as a grand finale, or am I getting stoned on some hopium? I think if they plan to not do more regular OTAs, this last one will be bigger. But I think if they plan to do more regular OTAs, I don't really expect this one to be that different, if that makes sense. I think it largely depends on what their future plans are going to be. I think I'm gonna Doctor Doom, and then we'll Hulk Wasp next turn. I want the flexibility on where Hulk goes, I think. So our hand is Apocalypse Chavez. So I just need to make sure I'm winning every lane. So we go Wasp here, Big Hulk here. If they had had Swarm, they'd have gotten us here. But without Swarm, we get to run him. Skizzle, thanks for the third of a year. Welcome back. How's the camping trip? The camping trip went really well. We cooked dinner in box ovens for the first time. And it went, exceeded expectations. The food was good and the ovens were functional. And for like reference, when I say went camping, it wasn't like just my wife and I and the kids that went camping. We lead a Cub Scout pack, so we had like 60 people that we cooked dinner for. Between scouts and family members. Unfortunately, even if I have an unspent energy this turn, this is staying face down, so Misty Knight can't pump anything. So I guess we'll just Cyclops. You like Sunspot over Nebula? I think if we're playing Misty Knight and Cyclops, Sunspot's probably better. Unfortunately here, I don't know that I like playing Sunspot out into a Nova though. No armor means I just can't protect this. I guess we do this though. Any advice on going from 2 kids to 3? 2 kids to 3 was less difficult in my anecdotal experience. Okay, so Surfer it looks like. Do we just thing the center to round out crushing mid, and then we just like Hulk on the last turn somewhere? Actually, a bomb plus debris is actually just more stats in play, right? It means I don't trigger Cyclops, though. Thing makes a bomb free. It doesn't. These are all already afflicted. Afflicting them again doesn't count as more. I could debris into Wasp to make Thing free. Or Abomination free. That works. That works. That works. That's cute. Okay. They could Killmonger this turn, in which case they could get us. But otherwise, this gets us a free Abomination. Aha! Man. Yeah, I just... High Evo has been this kind of humbling experience as a reminder of, man, is it fucking hard to evaluate cards. I don't know if this is bad, but it's really just not been nearly as good as I was expecting it to be. Oh, we might even get rogued here. Or Storm, sure. Oh my gosh, and then Shadow King undoes the penalties. Nice. Yeah, because again, like, this wasn't even a game where my opponent had loot gauge, right? It's just like, they were able to manage how many things were on the board, so I just didn't have a good window to get this down for cheap. Yeah, I'm surprised at how much Hulk has been the best of the cards. Wasp Pulp and Silex. I think Shocker is quite good. A lot of people seem to be a lot lower on Shocker than I am. In fact, this particular list that we're playing isn't playing Shocker because I copied it off of Untapped. OTA is up. All right. Hold on. Pause.
Escape.
Oh, we got buffs and nerfs. Okay. Hold, please.